Engine 75 Inglewood. We all see 120, 15 South Wallace. We have a fire. We're facing southbound.
Engine 75, you're southbound with fire. Battalion 22, your companies are engine 75, tower 24, engine 115, truck 27, squad 5, 275. We're at truck 45 with the 21st Battalion. Battalion 19 is your safety chief and your EMS.
Message received. 425.
I'm just gonna go right back there.
Battalion 20, okay. And truck 45, you're RIT with the 21st Battalion.
Truck 45, message received.
And 21 RIT with truck 45. Battalion 19 safety chief.
19 safety.
Battalion 22, what they got in the hand order, right? 2950, I got her in the second order in the attic. In the beat, she give me a box. Stage them at 100 and Union, 119 Union staging.
1 orders of 22nd Battalion. Stonebox 25th Wallace on the orders of the 22nd Battalion.
See if you hear returning coordinates on that box.
16 that is.
Battalion 22 to Inglewood. I've had communication in the Charlie side, or on the Pelt side. 2019. That's a 2.5-story frame. Appears to be unoccupied. I got the tower ladder getting ready to go to work.
22 must receive.
2125. I'll be going to that box in the wood.
215. Battalion 23, 20 Battalion box chief.
23 box.
Agent area for the stolen box alarm 12015 Wallace and 109th and Union for the stolen box alarm 1 Wallace is at 119th and Union. 20 plans chief.
Battalion 20 plans. Battalion 22 Inglewood. Who's my third engine?
Engine 16 station.
Battalion 22 engine.
Engine 60 heard. They're on 119th and Union.
That's 3.
Okay.
25 is on 120th and Wallace.
75 at 120th and Wallace.
225 is 120th and Wallace.
225, okay.
225 is on 120th and Wallace.
225 must receive.
75 Inglewood with an update from the fight.
75, go ahead.
We have 2 exposures. Bravo 2.5 flanking on the Bravo side. On 2.5 flanking on the 2.5 on the Delta. Main companies making good run. 2.5-story frame, 29 by 75. Primary search. Bravo exposure complete and negative. Primary search in the Delta exposure complete and negative.
275 must receive.
25 on Wallace.
275 Inglewood, Patrick. Your main fire building 12017 South Wallace. Your Bravo exposure building 12015 South Wallace. Your Delta side exposure building 12019 South Wallace.
75 must receive. Okay, combat and people's gas.
275 with office point. My truck staging.
Truck 62 is in staging.
Alright, message. I have 60 Battalion 22 inside with their tools. And a left.
Okay, 2 and go to 2 the 20th Battalion side repair.
Exposure with a exposure line.
Truck 62.
62.
Truck 62 must receive.
2125. Alright, it was 211 stand by for station.
211 alarm 118 Wallace. 7 alarm 1
to 125.
125.
2122 to main.
Company calling me.
2122 to main.
122, go ahead. 222, your message.
Put me on there 211.
All right, we'll put you on the ticket.
119 to main. Can you update our MDT?
119, okay. 211 alarm on the orders of 2125 at 12015 South Wallace. 211 alarm on the orders of 2125 at 12015 South Wallace.
215 is responding to the topic.
215 received.
Responding to 211.
28 not received.
27 Wood office companies are paying for the bar.
25 not received. 30.
6 over thing.
Okay, 28 dealings for test.
275 Inglewood, Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Start a Mayday EMS plan. Great up.
For the Mayday 115 Wallace. For the Mayday 12015. For the Mayday S120 Wallace.
6 available, need me.
Okay, Jim.
311 alarm in an EMS plan 1 for the Mayday response at 12015 South Wallace. A 311 alarm in an EMS plan 1 for the Mayday response at 12015 South Wallace.
You got your emergency truck 40.
We're
Okay, very good.
by the rest of their change.
That's received 65. 275 Inglewood 275.
Go ahead for 275 Inglewood.
Staging area.
275, go ahead.
75, do we have a new staging area?
Off.
275, do we have a
Stand by this. Office no 119 in Union have all come to the op 10.
He says KLM 115 Wallace. Staging areas at 119th and Union. Switch to all companies responding to 311 alarm. 1 team 119th and Union. Switch to on arrival.
Battalion 4 to me.
Battalion 4.
Yeah, I got to run on my screen 300 whacker. You want me to take that or you want me to do the change?
Battalion 4, you're going to go on your change. We don't have you on a run right now on Whacker.
Okay, message received. I'm en route to the 23rd.
Right, message received.
Battalion 6, Inglewood 6.
That's so.
Let's do the writ on the Mayday. Writ on the Mayday.
Mayday, that's it. 5 the Inglewood office, we have located the down fighter. We have found the down firefighter. We are relocating for EMS services.
275 must receive. Battalion 6, Inglewood 96, he'll be writ with 51.
Writ up to 51, that's
Truck for West on Mayday with 6 Battalion. Truck 51, Inglewood 51.
5-1.
Truck 51, you got the writ Mayday assignment with 6 Battalion.
Writ assignment fee with the 6 15 to 9 first.
Engine 50, okay.
What?
What are you calling Inglewood?
Engine 46 on hey, change at 60 shorts. You can assume you'll turn down marshal lines.
Engine 47 radio, okay.
215 Inglewood on the scene of 11.
15 on scene. Engine 122, your held return.
122 is returning.
Engine 7
97 hold.
Engine 5454.
Engine 54 returning.
Engine 7474, your held.
Engine 4 is returning.
Engine 73, you out in scene. And 82, are you out?
Truck 26 returning now.
Truck 26, okay.
Engine 81, are you en route?
82.
Okay, engine 82, are you en route?
82 is out.
121.
23 is already on the scene of staging.
75 Inglewood office. Down firefighter has been removed and being checked out by EMS.
275 must receive. 73, you're in scene. Engine 129, you out. 129.
129 en route.
Location.
You need up to 11 around 19 and 18 here, 11 at 100.
15 to Inglewood.
215.
I'm assuming command. Right here, firefighter. We're in the process of moving him. Car is still in progress.
25 must receive. 215, are you committed?
Hey man, would you like us to continue to our change?
45, engine 41, split engine 80 to 82.
5 and 82, we're en route.
Engine 13, you're located, engine 13. 13, engine 14, south.
Message received.
Engine 13, Inglewood, engine 18.
Engine 13, go ahead.
Engine 13 in service, engine 45. 13 engine.
Engine 13, going at 45. Message received.
Engine 47 with a 7.
47.
Engine 47 in service, engine 115, 4015.
Engine 47 is leaving N60 and going in service at 115.
Disregard 47, disregard, stay at 62s.
Thank you, officer. I figured that one.
Battalion 17 switching from the main frequency to Inglewood.
Time 17, okay.
17th operating Inglewood office.
17.
Orders at the 23rd.
Lions, okay.
275 to Inglewood. On the orders of 25, you can secure this Mayday. We're keeping the 311.
275, Master. Mayday at the scene of the 311 alarm, 1-2015, Wallace secured on the orders at 215. Mayday at the 311 on 1-2015, Wallace on the orders at 2.
The Mayday response at the 311 at 1-2015 South Wallace been secured on the orders of 215. The Mayday response at the 311 alarm at 1-2015 South Wallace been secured on the orders of 215.
Office, can you update my rare computer?
Okay, Mike.
275 to Inglewood.
275.
255 to
275, go ahead on Inglewood. 75, go ahead on Inglewood.
Inglewood. One red firefighter.
275, must receive.
With an update. At this time, we're still in a defensive attack until we maintain a defensive attack. More updates to come. Stand by.
25, must receive.
33, same message, officer.
2133, you're on fire, Christ.
That's correct, thank you.
2130, Main.
2130.
Yeah, can you please put me to Christ?
Message received.
275 to Inglewood. Update from 215. As of right now, we're still defensive. We have one elevated mast tree in the tower working, and then we have multiple hand lines in and around the exposure to the Bravo side and the exposure to the D side. We got 1, 2.5 from the C, 1, 2.5 working in the Charlie side.
275, must receive.
7 to Inglewood with an update. Primary and secondary will be incomplete in the main fire building 1-2017 and the Delta exposure 1-2019. Primary and secondary in the Bravo exposure 1-2015 complete and negative.
275, must receive.
Office, you could hold the lumber truck from the Mayday and any other Mayday companies that were coming in.
275, must receive.
218 to Inglewood, also to a Christ Hospital.
218, Christ?
That's a negative, or 213A.
213, Adam, okay.
5 to Inglewood office, could you send process for confiscation of the firefighters, the down fighters gear?
5 Inglewood to 275.
Go ahead for 275. What was your message, Inglewood?
Is the gear going to be confiscated on scene?
Could you repeat that one more time? My apologies.
Do you need the gear to be confiscated at the scene or at the hospital?
All right, stand by. Let me check with command.
Okay.
275, they secured as plan 1 on orders of 215.
Team 5 must receive. MS Plan 1 at the 311 alarm 2015 Wallace secured on orders of 25. MS Plan 1 at the 311 alarm 2015 Wallace secured on orders of 215.
EMS Plan 1 at the 311 alarm at 1-2015 South Wallace been secured on the orders of 215. The EMS Plan 1 at the 311 alarm at 1-2015 Wallace has been secured on the orders of 215.
Battalion 16, okay. 75 Inglewood 275. Are we confiscating the gear at the scene or at the hospital?
Stand by, office. We're trying to locate the gear, so stand by.
That's received.
Aerial Tower 8 to Inglewood. We are in a change. The terminal's not working here.
Okay, you're on the radio. Tower 8.
Message received.
75 to Inglewood. You can start the confiscation process on the scene of the fire, so have the representative come to the scene of the fire.
That's received.
Inglewood to 275.
Go ahead for 275.
Okay. The battery truck 639 has got started. Do you want them to start into the extra alarm, or you're good?
Negative. But come on, yeah. Have them come in. Have the battery truck respond.
275 must receive. We'll have the battery truck respond.
7525.
Survive. Still at this time, we're rotating. Initial come to rehab. 25 Inglewood. May up one night. Fires on the air, A5 building the Bravo Express. Bravo. We're in a period on the Delta extension to the south, 120 one company, 120. You can check out this 311 15.
275, 311 alarm, 22 Wallace, on the orders of 215. 2015 Wallace struck out on the orders of 25.
311 alarm at 12015 Wallace has been struck out on the orders of 215. The 311 alarm at 12015 Wallace has been struck out on the orders of 215.
Engine 81 to Inglewood, we're returning from the 311.
Engine 81, okay.
Engine 129 to Inglewood, we're returning from the 311.
Nice to receive.
Engine 82 is returning.
Okay.
Towers returning.
16, okay.
Engine 129 returning from the 311.
19, okay.
82 is returning.
Okay.
Battalion 15 Inglewood. I'm in service, Wallace, released by 215. Return to quarters or back to my change?
Battalion 15, return standby. Battalion 15, you can return your quarters.
Battalion 15 going home.
Battalion 5 also in service from Wallace.
Battalion 5, Battalion 16, Inglewood to the 16th Battalion, can call the office.
271. Final is completed in the Delta Expo Island 12019. Correction, final surge is incomplete and due to structural stability in the 129 Expressway building. We'll back it up.
5, Mr.
Battalion.
Battalion 24, okay. Battalion 16, Inglewood, 16th Battalion.
14, Battalion 16, go ahead.
13A, can someone call the office, please?
Go ahead, 275.
275, a message for him.
Bye. 275 complete in the original fire building due to structural leak out.
75 must receive.
275. What's our ETA?
275. 645, Inglewood is 645.
Inglewood, 275, 275. And 275?
275.
Right, you're on the composition, correct? You're not looking for air mask.
Correct.
I'll get for you.
Battalion 16, Inglewood is 10th Battalion.
275 to 215.
Switch to fire ground. Battalion 16 to the 10th Battalion. Battalion 18, Inglewood to the 10th Battalion office.
Inglewood, we've been relieved 330 minutes.
51, return to your course.
Go on, message. It's message returner from the 311 Mayday.
6, okay.
515, same message.
275 Inglewood.
25.
Winner of the water terminal scan. Do you have an ETA or status?
275, standby. 75.
27.
Yes, and sewer.
No.
275, Inglewood 274, office.
275.
275, call the office. 27, Inglewood, call the office.
27 is calling the office.
Battalion 16, the 16th Battalion, call the office.
275 is returning. 225 will be handling all further communications.
275 must receive. 210.
All companies are from Wallace, OFI, CPDs on scene. Keep me answers on the air.
225 must receive.
Yeah, we request OFI is requesting comment.
That must receive.
275 the Inglewood office. We should have a warming bus on scene. 225 at least the warming bus.
275 must receive.
You can let the CTA know, office.
Must receive. 275, can you call the office? 22, call the office. 25, call the office.
225, message received. Also, we have the building department on the scene.
Message received.
63 Inglewood.
It's a 463.
Office to comment, Wallace, just to confirm.
63, I'll get you there. Stand by. 463, we're waiting for comment reply. Stand by.
Message received. 129 Inglewood.
Go ahead, 120.
129's on the air, Columbus and Western for procession.
129, we got you on here. attention all companies on the street. In 1 minute at 0800 hours, we are going to switch to the 800 fire frequency. We're going to switch to 800 fire frequency at 0800 hours. Attention all CFD personnel, effective today, Tuesday, April 4th, 2023 at 0800 hours, and until further notice, the Fire Alarm Office will be operating exclusively on radio zone FD 800 for Maine and Fire Inglewood, and radio zone EMS 800 for EMS Maine and EMS Inglewood. Refer to Operations Memo M-0522 for specific instructions on switching radios to the appropriate 800 zone channel. Once again, effective today, Tuesday, April 4th, 2023 at 800 hours, and until further notice, the OEMC Fire Alarm Office will be operating exclusively on the FD 800 series.
Bye for now.
We're switching over to the 800 frequency now. Switching over to the 800 frequency.
121 Englewood.
21.
Englewood, could you put up special duties, please?
All right, 121, is it a special duty or available?
Special duty to Christ for the procession. 2930, Prince.
Okay, 122, you got it.
Englewood, I'm switching to the 800 at this point.
All CFD personnel's reminder, 080, switching over to the 800 frequency. Switch all companies to the 800 frequency.
Message received.
A reminder, all companies to switch over to the 800 trunking series. Once again, all companies switch over to the 800 series. Main to 70 on the fire frequency, return.
You can go ahead, OC, I'll hold the gate. 275, loud and clear on Englewood.
Does include a radio test for Tuesday, April 4th, 2023. All members should be properly there, and all safety devices should be used while the apparatus is in motion. Company officers should be held accountable for compliance with General Order 20-005, WPSG 95, Chicago Fire Department. The radio test for Tuesday, April 4th, 2023. All members should be properly there, and all safety devices should be used while the apparatus is in motion. Company officers should be held accountable for compliance with General Order 20-005, WPSG 95, Chicago Fire Department.
So this morning at about 3:15 a.m., we responded to a house fire. At 1:20, at 12017 South Wallace, the fire elevated to a still in box alarm, and then a 211 as the fire spread to 12019 South Wallace. So we had 3 buildings going at the same time. In the course of this fire, Firefighter Jermaine Pelt, who I personally knew and worked with, was on a hose line in a 12019 exposure building. Conditions worsened, and all members were ordered out. It appears that Firefighter Pelt went down as crews were being ordered out of the building. A Mayday was called, and he was quickly found near the hose line and brought out for treatment. Despite our best efforts, our firefighters and paramedics, they worked feverishly on Jermaine, doing CPR all the way from the scene to Christ Hospital. He passed away. We are still investigating this tragedy, but we can tell you there was no explosion and he was not trapped at this fire. In the way of background, Firefighter Pelt came on the job in 2005 and just celebrated his 49th birthday in March. Actually, he just walked his daughter down the aisle for a wedding, and she's on a honeymoon right now. He has 2 children, one grown and another who's 6 years old. He proudly served at Engine Company 75. Jermaine has been in the Roseland community serving it his whole career, since 2005. There will be a complete investigation into this tragic loss, but we now ask for the prayers of support for his family, including his mom and dad, and all of his siblings and his children, and especially the fire department, because this is a huge loss to us as a family. Jermaine is our family, and when we lose one of our members, it takes a toll on us, and people just don't know what firefighters and paramedics go through daily when they respond to these calls, not knowing if they'll come home the next day. And this is what we saw today. CFD will be taken up to the medical examiner shortly. That's all we have right now as far as this goes, but we just ask for prayers, please. And when you see a firefighter or a paramedic, please thank them, because You just don't know. You don't know. So thank you.